Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late January 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people out there. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Libras. I hope you're all doing fabulous as always. Let's shuffle it up one time, see what we got for you this week. What's going on, my guides? Talk to me. Yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you could lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. What's up with Libra, please? My God, nice and quick. Okay, we've been having a few very interesting readings as of the last few weeks, and I'll talk about that a little further as we move along. It seems like this deck is being specific. There we go. So this is a big card of complexity. So a lot of you could be going through certain situations or issues. There's a lot of layers here, very complex. Or there's just a lot of energies affecting you. Now, before we fully get into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the January subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo. Have a little look at this card. It has shown up a few times in the past for Libra readings. You see this woman, she's holding a mask, looking into a mirror. There's multiple reflections. There's various items on this desk, including like one of those Russian babushka dolls. So to me, this is something with a lot of layers, something with a lot going on under the surface. So a lot of you could be going through certain things where there's a very complex give and take of energy, or there's a lot of things going on. For a portion of you, I say this is an extremely important card telling us to keep our energy protected in this time. Cleanse yourself, ground yourself, crystals, whatever it is you do to keep your energy protected, do so, because there could be a lot of things affecting you when this card shows up. Or things just might be a little hectic in this time. It could be as simple as that. But let's get into tarot. I'm not going to speak about that too much. It is what it is, right? It doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get that intuitive juiciness. Shuffle it up for Libra, please. Using the Smith Tiny Tarot once again. A very adorable deck. I've been having fun with this one. So what do we got for Libra? All right. Thank you. All right, the deck is acting weird. I'm going to give it one more shuffle, Libra. I didn't like how clunky that felt. Okay, so let's shuffle it once again for Libra, please. Let's get a good shuffle here. So, last week's reading was titled, Here They Come, and there was an energy that felt like it was coming at you full steam ahead. Either someone or something was coming in fast, coming in hot. And the weeks prior to that, a massive victory, big win incoming. There's been a lot of positive energies around the Libra collective. Even if you've been going through ups and downs, tough times, these are good energies that can still be harvested. So we're going to hope for some more of that. Let's get 3 cards in the upright here. What do we got for Libra? Okay, and you know energy is always up and down. Only take this how it hits for you, my friends, okay? So we have the High Priestess in position number 1. We love that High Priestess energy around here, my friends. I'm going to put her right there. Let's get 2 more out here for you. Interesting way to start off a reading, right? Speaking of like energetic protection and stuff like that, your empathy could be extra charged in right now. Your energetic sensitivities, even if you don't quite believe in it, it could be very much charged up. So we have the 8 of Pentacles in position number 2. Talk about complete opposite types of energies. For some of you, you really might want to get into the business of spirituality. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups right here on the back end. So the emotions, the feelings. We have a good amount of water showing up here this week. You also have the 6 of Cups on the back end. So Libra, just like every week, it seems like you have a nice layered reading for us to look at. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get the intuitive juiciness going. Position number 1, the High Priestess, like I said, we love her energy. We love her vibe around here. She is the matron of psychics, intuitives, tarot readers, the dream state. She is a big card of hidden knowledge, esoteric, symbolism. This is a beautiful type of energy. But a big thing that she's connected with, if you're not connected to a water sign, a lot of people say Pisces for this card. I link it to all water signs, is your intuition, your empathy, your energetic sensitivity could be very much heightened in this time, or your gut could be trying to tell you something. So we'll see how the rest of this plays out. She's a very intense card, intense energy, and you could be having more spiritual experiences in this time than you normally do. Now, moving to the center, the complete antithesis of her energy, we have that work vibe. We have the Eight of Pentacles, money mode, mind on your money, money on your mind, a card of dedication, a craftsmanship type of energy, very diligent. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck, like working hard for what you want to achieve. And as I said, for a portion of you, you could be really yearning or drawn to work in something spiritual, maybe helping the collective. Like a lot of you might feel like that's within your grasp or your future. Obviously not every Libra. For some of you, this could just represent being focused on the money, being focused on the monetary, okay, in some form or fashion, or there is something you're really wanting to put effort towards or work on. It's a good card. And for another slice of you, that could just represent a work situation. So these cards are going to be very important for us to clarify. Now, moving to the very back end, we have the Queen of Cups. Once again, more water sign energy, even with the bonus on the back end. So there's a ton of water here, Libra. You could be very heightened emotionally. So heightened with your energetic sensitivity, heightened with your emotions, especially with her here. Now, the Queen of Cups, if not a person, so a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, when I see her, I think of somebody that feels something super intensely, super deep, but they might not be speaking about it. And once again, she shares similar vibes to this High Priestess. Artistic, creative, very in tune, in touch with feelings. She can also be a signifier of romantic things as well. So all of these cards have a lot of different meanings on the surface that we need to really dive deeper on. Now, moving to your bonus card real quick, we have the Six of Cups. This is a card of memories of the past. You might be revisiting memories in the past a little more often when this card shows up. This card represents somebody that you have a lot of history with. It could even be past life situations as well. I know that might hit for some of you, obviously not everyone, but the Six of Cups is the memories, right? So there could be something about the past that's affecting the future, okay, whether cycles or something else. And that could literally just be a soulmate of some sort or somebody you've known for a very, very long time. So with all that being said, Libra, let's dive deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here from my Libras, please. Definitely a different flavor of energy than we've had the last few weeks, my friends. So let's see what's up. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with our High Priestess. And as always, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Libra, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, High Priestess this time. What's she up to? Why is the High Priestess here? Thank you. Okay. All right, there might be something outside of yourself affecting your emotional well-being, your emotional state. Please, please beware of your energetic sensitivity. Even if you're a more scientific-minded type of individual, I feel like the Libra collective as a whole could be like extra tapped in and sensitive to outside energies in this time, whether it's individuals, whether it's people, situations. There is something outside of oneself that might be affecting you in a rough manner, a rough way. Now, I don't want to go so far as to say like it's somebody who's got the evil eye on you. For a portion of you, it could be that. But we got the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups himself, in reverse here. That's not the best place we want to see him. We also have two signifiers of like soul connection, soul groups here with the King and Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups. There's tons of water and emotional attachment here. Just make sure nobody is like manipulating emotions or messing around emotionally. But I do feel like for the most of you, this High Priestess with the King of Cups in reverse, either there is something outside of yourself messing with your energy. This could be a warning about that, a warning about your empathy, your intuition, or just emotionally you might be very much up and down. Okay, if it's not somebody or something affecting your emotions, like if you're usually a connected person, like you might feel a little disconnected as well. I'm picking up so much stuff here, Libra, but I feel like for a lot of you, there is someone or something that's affecting your emotions. Let's keep moving. Let's see what's up with that Eight of Pentacles. Something outside of yourself. I do feel like that's a warning that should be heeded. So let's see what's up with that Eight of Pentacles. Why is that Eight of Pentacles here? Eight of Swords. I mean, there is something you might be really working hard or giving a good effort to improve here. We have the Eight of Swords underneath the Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you, this could be very important for you to keep your hands busy, to keep your mind busy, okay? Especially with what we have going on here in the front. Also, the double eights. And I will say this, across a lot of the zodiac signs, I've been seeing tons of repeating fours and repeating eights, like through almost every sign. So watch for the signs, synchronicities from spirit. A lot of you really need to like keep those hands busy. You might be stressing about money. You might be stressing about a work situation. You might feel trapped by a work situation as well. Now is not the best time for work, all right? And now I know most of us have to work day to day, but you might not be feeling it specifically in the coming days and weeks. But for a portion of you, if you are feeling like emotionally volatile, lots of emotional ups and downs, nervous, you could be trying to work on your mental state, anxiety. It's extremely important for you to stay busy. That's what I'm picking up here. If any of this other stuff has been hitting for you, Spirit's saying, oh, listen, you need to put some work in, put some effort towards something, okay? Or you could just be really trying hard to make something better, to mend some sort of bridge. So I'm picking up so many different messages this week. Let's go in on the Queen of Cups, and then we'll do a quick recap. Because I always say I like to keep these short, simple, and sweet, but I mean, they're just flowing for you. Like I've been saying since the beginning, lots of energies could be, you know, hitting and affecting the Libras. Let's see what's up with that Queen of Cups. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is that Queen of Cups here? Thank you. All right, Three of Swords. Pain. Okay, pain. This could be someone you're connected to that's really hurting right now. Okay, and they might be trying to like subdue it. They might not be trying to show it. Okay, for a portion of you, that could even be you. With the Three of Swords underneath the Queen of Cups, this could be a broken-hearted water sign for some of you. But like I was saying with this Queen of Cups, she is a card of inner emotions. Somebody who's feeling something deeply, but they might not be saying it. So just know that there could be somebody you're connected to that emotionally, they might be a bit of a mess, they might be a bit of a wreck, or like just deep down on the inside, they might look fine on the outside, but something is affecting them in a big way and they're hurting, okay? Even if they're trying to keep busy, whatever it might be. So I don't feel like this whole reading is your energy showing up here. We do have the warnings about emotions and stuff like that, of course, but the Queen of Cups with the Three of Swords, there's not many ways we could read that, aside from someone being just like an emotional mess or wreck of some sort. And I don't want to use those words lightly, okay? But just the way it's making me feel feels pretty heavy here. So somebody's hurting. Or going through some pain. Let's go through it. I'll give you a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. I don't want to dwell there. As with all energy, it always moves through eventually. In position number one, we have the High Priestess with the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups himself. In reverse, though, we don't like that, right? I felt like for a majority of you, you need to know you are extra sensitive. Your emotions could be very back and forth, up and down, but there could be something outside of yourself, something or someone affecting your energy, okay? Whether that is just on the energetic realm or just you feeding off the energy of others, and it's not the best. But moving to the center, and it is a warning as well, but we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords in the upright. Keeping your hands busy, staying diligent. For a portion of you, you could be very disgruntled about a work or money situation, could be taking up a lot of your mind. But I feel like a lot of you, if you're going through a time of ups and downs or issues, Spirit's asking you to stay busy, keep your hands busy, okay? Keep diligent. Moving to the very back end, we got the Queen of Cups with the Three of Swords in the upright. Might be a broken-hearted water sign or mother figure here, but a big vibe I was picking up is like someone is either in a ton of pain emotionally, or this is someone that like emotionally they're a bit of a wreck, right? They're a bit of a mess, just like with what we have here in the front. These are two very similar energies, and I've been seeing that with a lot of the signs where like in the beginning and the end of the spread, they're similar energies but different cards. So please take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card if you want to look into those further. But let's see what's in the shadows for you real quick, Libra. So the reading's running a little bit longer than usual. Let's shuffle it up once here. Just get you one to top this reading off with a nice cherry. What's going on with Libra, please? What's in the shadows, my guys? Could it be connected to the whole reading? Possibly. Maybe it's something that's been around longer. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, and I always say when this card shows up, there's a couple of main things I always feel with the Nine of Cups as a shadow card. One, be careful what you wish for, right? Like the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And sometimes when a wish comes true, it's not all it's cracked up to be. That's a big vibe I pick up with this card. But there is also a warning about anyone who is overindulging. So Spirit could be asking you not to overindulge in anything, pleasures of the flesh, things like that. Maybe there's a person you're connected to that overindulges on a regular basis. Spirit is asking to shine a light on that, but also just be careful what you wish for, okay? Be careful of what you're manifesting. So we're going to put that Nine of Cups right there. Libra, thank you so much. That's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details, the January subscriber surprise. For the January subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, adorable Smith Tiny Tarot. This is the deck I used in this week's readings. So if you'd like to get your hands on this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which one of the cards from this week's readings you thought was most adorable. Which one do you like the best? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.